Okay, so we're back at kit bashing G.I. Joe classified series or G.I. Joe characters. So let's start this week with Barbecue, a action figure that I would like to revisit. Okay, so this is my new barbecue figure that I'm going to display in my collection. So gone with the old design that comes from G.I. Joe classified series in with this. Okay, so let's do a once again a 360 view. So in all of my shorts video, if you are subscribed to this channel, you know that there's going to be a link to the action figure recipe, just in case you would like to do the same thing. Okay, so let's figure out first the parts of this action figure. Okay, so let's identify the most identifiable parts that makes this a barbecue figure. So it's going to be the head, the vest, the axe, and that axe. This accessory, this thigh mount accessory, belongs to another G.I. Joe classified series action figure. I think Pimp Daddy Destro. Yeah. Anyway, but the base body belongs to this Marvel Legends action figure, or what remains of him after this kitbash. Okay, so there you go. So if you know this guy or possibly have bought him several times at clearance or at Ross, okay. So I really like the vibrant red on this base body suit. You could even do a Daredevil action figure with this if you have a Daredevil head or something that resembles a Daredevil head. Okay, so next, boots. So those boots belongs to Marvel Legends Bucky Captain America, the new one, which was also sold, or you could find it at Ollie's Best. But this version is already modified to its best form. So new boots and new accessories and an updated belt, because the belt system, the original belt system, was a really faulty design. Okay, so in with the blacks, gone with the reds and the boots. So the boots transferred to this new build. Okay, so let's put those parts aside and let's discuss POU, or philosophy of use, or philosophy of build. So that's going to be POB. Okay, so yeah, configuration. Of course, this is the resident fireman of G.I. Joe, or firefighter of G.I. Joe. So I would like a more streamlined look for him. Just the basic fireman mode. Okay, so axe, 2 axes, and a fire retardant suit. So I could actually still put on the original backpack that holds on to the fire retardant foam spray. But I'd rather have something that is more streamlined. Anyway, yeah. So each to his own interpretation of the character. So this is my own interpretation. Okay. So, you see a hose on this section. So I would like to think of that as a O2 can unit, or oxygen can unit. So at least 5 minutes of oxygen reserve, just in case that he runs into trouble in a heavily burned out building. so he could figure out where to go or where to run, at least with clear O2. Okay, so this is just going to be a very short build. So I have two modes for this action figure. So this is going to be the fireman mode, when he has to deal with his specialty as the resident fireman of G.I. Joe. Now, if he's going to go on missions with the other G.I. Joe characters, so he has to up his game by changing his gear set. Okay, so, well, we still have to retain the barbecue look, but let's change the gear set. So, in with an auto pistol and a axe. So, we're getting rid of these two items, the fireman's axe, of course. So, gun with this. Ooh, it does not like to release that item. And gun with the smaller fireman axe. So, two items. And in with a submachine gun. So this thing nestles nicely on that holster. So actually I converted this Pimp Daddy thigh mounted holster as a very variable item that could hold on to either an axe or a weapon. Actually, this is still a weapon anyway. Okay, so we have the life-saving devices out, and in with the melee weapon. There you go. Okay, so new pose, new weapon, still an axe, but something that he could hack away at Cobra Battle Android troopers. So that is from your Masters of the Universe He-Man action figure. So I just chopped off the other end and painted with chrome Molotov pen these parts. So that part of the handle and this part of the axe blade. There you go. So two modes for my new barbecue action figure. Less of the bulk, just a streamlined unit. So fireman mode and G.I. Joe team member mode. So there you go. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. Oops, wait. And before we end this video, just a size comparison. Do I have a G.I. Joe action figure near this table? I know there is over there. Wait. Okay. So, just in case you guys would want to know how this action figure would scale with other G.I. Joe figures. Okay, so let me pick first two from the display section. Okay, so we're back. Flint and Duke. Okay, so let's adjust the frame. Okay, so with regards to the action figure build, that Marvel Legends body and that Marvel Legends boot, still perfect with other G.I. Joe classified series action figures. So there you go. Okay, so if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review. Because in this channel, it's all about the play. Less the hype. It's all about the play.